Crypto is no longer just about buying Bitcoin and hoping it goes up. In 2026, crypto is becoming infrastructure for finance, AI, payments, ownership, and even identity. In this video, I'm breaking down the top 10 cryptocurrency trends in 2026, not just at a surface level, but in a way that helps you understand where money, technology, and adoption are actually moving. We'll talk about institutions, tokenization, AI, DeFi, Bitcoin's evolution, stablecoins, layer -2s, narratives, and what all of this means for regular investors and builders. This is a long-form deep dive, so grab a coffee, sit back, and let's understand where crypto is heading in 2026. Before jumping into trends, we need context. Crypto in 2026 is very different from crypto in 2017 or even 2021. Back then, it was mostly speculation. Today, it's infrastructure. We're seeing governments, banks, funds, and corporations treating blockchain less like a casino and more like a new financial operating system. That means less focus on random pumps and more focus on scalability, compliance, security, and integration with the real world. Crypto isn't replacing finance, it's merging with it. And that shift is what drives every trend we're about to talk about. Trend number 1 is institutional adoption. In earlier cycles, crypto was retail-driven. Now, institutions are shaping liquidity. Hedge funds, asset managers, pension funds, even insurance companies are entering crypto with real capital. They don't trade like retail. They care about custody, compliance, volatility management, and long-term positioning. When institutions enter a market, two things happen. First, volatility slowly compresses. Second, infrastructure improves. You start seeing better exchanges, better derivatives, better reporting, and safer storage. Crypto in 2026 is becoming an asset class, not a side bet. A big part of institutional adoption is regulation. Regulation isn't the enemy of crypto. Chaos is. In 2026, many jurisdictions are clarifying how tokens are classified, how exchanges operate, and how custody works. That allows bigger players to enter without fearing lawsuits, frozen funds, or compliance risk. For retail investors, regulation actually improves safety. It reduces scams, improves transparency, and forces projects to behave like real businesses instead of anonymous experiments. Trend number 2 is one of the biggest: tokenization of real-world assets, or RWAs. This means taking things like real estate, bonds, commodities, or funds and turning them into blockchain tokens. Instead of needing $500,000 to invest in property, you might own $50 worth of a building. Instead of waiting days for settlement, trades clear in minutes. Tokenization connects traditional finance to crypto rails. Crypto stops being only digital assets and starts becoming digital ownership infrastructure for the real economy. Why does tokenization matter so much? Because most wealth in the world isn't in crypto, it's in real assets. Real estate, bonds, equities, private markets. When those move on-chain, liquidity increases, access improves, and capital becomes programmable. You can automate dividends, collateral, lending, and ownership transfers without banks in the middle. In simple terms, crypto becomes the back end of global finance. Trend 3 is the marriage of two massive technologies, AI and crypto. AI needs data, compute, and coordination. Crypto provides decentralized coordination and incentives. In 2026, we're seeing AI agents trading, optimizing portfolios, managing liquidity, and even running parts of protocols automatically. Instead of humans adjusting parameters, AI adapts systems in real time. Crypto becomes programmable finance, and AI becomes programmable intelligence. Together they build self-optimizing markets. AI crypto isn't just hype. We're already seeing AI trading agents. AI risk models, AI-driven DAOs, AI market prediction systems. Instead of emotional trading, systems react to data. Instead of slow governance, AI analyzes proposals and impact. This shifts crypto from reactive markets to adaptive markets. Trend 4 is scalability through Layer 2 solutions. Blockchains by themselves are slow and expensive. Layer 2s sit on top and process transactions faster. This is what enables gaming, payments, social apps, and microtransactions. Without scaling, crypto stays niche. With scaling, crypto becomes usable by millions. When fees drop and speed increases, behavior changes. People stop thinking, is this transaction worth it? They just use the app. Scaling is what transforms crypto from investment tech into consumer tech. DeFi in 2026 is not the Wild West of 2020. It's structured, risk-managed, and increasingly institutional. We're seeing lending markets, on-chain derivatives, and restaking systems that turn capital into productive infrastructure. DeFi becomes decentralized banking, not just yield farming. Let's quickly talk about why DeFi actually matters long-term. First is global access. In traditional finance, you need permission, bank accounts, documents, geography, and credit history. In DeFi, if you have a wallet and internet, you can lend, borrow, trade, and earn instantly. That opens financial tools to millions of people who are normally excluded. Second is capital efficiency. Traditional money moves slowly and sits idle. In DeFi, assets are programmable. One token can be used as collateral, earn yield, and secure a network at the same time. Capital becomes productive instead of parked. Third is automation. Smart contracts replace paperwork and manual processes. Interest, trades, liquidations, and settlements happen automatically, 24/7, without middlemen. And finally, transparency. Instead of trusting institutions, you verify code. Transactions and balances are visible on-chain, so risk is observable, not hidden. So long-term, DeFi isn't just a crypto trend, it's a new financial architecture for a digital world. Stablecoins are arguably crypto's killer app. They're fast, global, programmable money. People don't use Bitcoin to buy coffee, but they do use stablecoins to move value globally. In 2026, stablecoins power remittances, payroll, payments, and DeFi settlement. Bitcoin is evolving, and in 2026 it's no longer just digital gold. For years, Bitcoin's main role was being a store of value. People bought it, held it, and treated it like a hedge. That's still true, but now Bitcoin is becoming usable and productive capital. The first layer of that evolution is the Lightning Network. Lightning lets Bitcoin move instantly and cheaply. Instead of waiting minutes and paying high fees, users can send micropayments in seconds. That enables real use cases like remittances, tipping, subscriptions, and everyday payments. The second layer is Bitcoin DeFi. Through Layer 2s and sidechains, Bitcoin can now be used for lending, borrowing, yield, and collateral, similar to what Ethereum does with DeFi. So instead of just holding BTC, users can put it to work. In 2026, Bitcoin shifts from pure store of value to store of value plus financial utility, making the entire crypto ecosystem deeper and more functional. Privacy and security grow with adoption. As more money flows into crypto, attackers follow. So protocols evolve with better encryption, zero-knowledge proofs, and smarter wallets. Security becomes a feature, not an afterthought. Crypto is also culture. Narratives move markets faster than fundamentals in the short term. Memes, communities, and storytelling shape attention and liquidity. Understanding psychology becomes as important as understanding code. In 2026, winning in crypto isn't about gambling, it's about understanding infrastructure. Follow where users go. Follow where developers build. Follow where capital flows. Crypto is becoming a real financial system. If you enjoyed this deep dive on the top crypto trends in 2026, hit like, subscribe, and comment which trend you're most excited about. Crypto is changing fast, and understanding it early is the edge. Thanks for watching.